we will be there, and we are coming, and we will win. A year ago, a few friends set out to take something we've all been used to, this idea of a daily news publication. Cell phones today, they're anything from your alarm clock to texting a friend to your social media to video. And the idea was very simple. How do we take this device that has everybody's attention and put what they really want, which is accurate information, timely, into this device so that people can consume news the way we remember our grandparents doing it. The initial response from our community was slightly overwhelming. How do we do the newsletter? How do we get content on the website? To who's writing the stories? To who's making social media posts? To how are we even selling ads? And because of that excitement from the market, consumers, our subscribers, our followers, and our fans, we grew very quickly in terms of manpower. We started with a core group of about 5 or 6 people, and now, a year later, not a month goes by that I'm not writing about 15 different payroll checks. It doesn't mean that we're making a lot of money, that we have a tremendous amount of revenue. And as I've looked at the past year and some of our major milestones, I mean, certainly Hurricane Florence was a moment where our young team was put to the test. We had team members spread out throughout the community, throughout our 3-county area, and we found ways to tell the story of what was happening in our backyard in this really cool social media digital age that we're in. And I think that was one of the first defining moments for Neuse. As I think a little bit more about some other things that really helped us stand out, that really showed community and business owners that we were serious about this new way of telling the news, was when we had the election night in 2018. We did what was planned to be about an hour long, maybe hour, 15-minute long Facebook Live broadcast with me and Brian Hanks right in this very room, slowly turned into an almost 5-hour marathon of trying to tell the news while waiting for the results to come in. At one point we had over 330 live viewers, and I've never been part of a project that had that many people's attention at one time. And that was pretty cool. That was a pretty cool moment for us. And the last one, major defining moments, especially in those first 6 months, was the Kinston Christmas Parade. We continued to show that we have this really cool capability of doing live streaming events. And in this case, we put myself and Martha Bishop and Brian Hanks in front of the camera. That one video was seen in over 19 states across our country. And it was just a really cool moment for us. When we entered the market, we're entering a news industry that literally has been around for centuries. And as you look at the other competing news organizations in our area, most of them have been around for 50 to 100 years. We're the underdog. We were the underdog from day one. And if anybody knows anything about me and the culture we're building here, is that we really like being the underdog. We like being underestimated, because here we are, we're a year in, and we've already surpassed several of the local newspapers' daily subscription rates. We've eclipsed over 80,000 unique visitors in 1 month. I've never been a fan of the number of likes the vanity of numbers. But what I've always been concerned about is whether people are actually engaging with it. Are they clicking on something? Do they find value in it? And most importantly, from our perspective, can we do it and it not cost them anything? What happens in London or North Korea or DC is important to us, but you can find that anywhere. You can't find what the Story Walk Book of the Month is in Pearson Park. There are two main questions that we receive consistently. The first one is, will Neuse ever become a print product? And if you'd asked me a year ago, the goal was at 12 months that we were actually going to do that. But when we hit the 3-month mark and we went through the trials and excitement, so to speak, of what happened with the Hurricane Florence and the flooding that occurred and how we covered as a team, it made us really reflect quite a bit on who we were and what we were trying to do. And so it was at that moment that we actually decided to double down with our video technology, live streaming. And it's really neat because we now have over 4,000 daily email subscribers who have benefited from the advancement that we've tried to make in technology. The second question we've had a lot has been, when is Neuse going to come to my community or go to another community? And the answer really is soon. And for Neuse, as many times as people in other communities have asked us to bring this to their community, for me it's been, let's master our backyard first. The right people, the right stories, how to do the sales piece. We will be there, and we are coming, and we will win. So on behalf of the Neuse team, we really just want to say thank you. Thank you to the people who've taken a chance with us, our advertisers, the people who have consumed our content, the readers, our subscribers, the people who've liked a post or commented or joined our We Report Neuse Facebook group. I mean, without you, our little team of underdogs cannot produce what we think the market wants. So far we've been right, and we want to continue to be right, but that only comes from your feedback. And so on behalf of our entire team, we just want to say thank you.